Hi everyone. This is Ashley Love here with the Classy CEO. I super want to thank Taylor for having me. My sincerest apologies that I am a little late. Physical therapy, as you can see, I have one wing. This is my one wing. So my one wing is just torn all over, and so physical therapy just ran a little bit longer than I would have liked it to. So, and because it ran longer, that meant I also hit five-ish traffic that I don't normally hit after physical therapy. So anyway, so let's talk about your CEO mindset. And before I go into this, right, I kind of want to tell you a little bit about like me and kind of how this whole thing came about for me. So last year I started my first business, A Love Marketing, because I had always done marketing like my entire life. That's just what I've been doing. It was like my whole professional career was in marketing. And so when I was like, I'm going to start a business, I was like, I'm just going to start marketing. And everybody kept telling me that I needed to, um, hi, Rachel. Um, Everyone kept telling me that I needed to do mindset work. They're like, you have to do mindset work if you want your business to be successful. And I was like, I don't need mindset work. I think mindset work is a bunch of like woo woo, hooey nonsense, right? I mean, like, I have like 4 degrees in marketing, I have international awards in marketing. I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need mindset. I think mindset's stupid. That's what I used to say. And my business failed miserably. Top secret. Shh. Failed. Bad. It was just bad news bears. And so I took like a whole year off before I started my second business. And I'm working on my third. But I actually yesterday, I shut down my first. I've been holding on to the domain for my first business, and I shut it down. I shut it down. Um, I just got rid of it. I canceled it so I can focus on like the two businesses that bring me joy. Okay, so here's the difference between business A and business B and C. Business A had no mindset work, and I thought that I was just gonna use my school knowledge and job experience. And business B and C have a ton of mindset work that go along with it. And last night I made money while I was sleeping. And today I've had like raving testimonials from people and things like that. And so that is the difference between, or oh, here's a big one. Business A couldn't sell a product for $7. Business B sells $8,000 coaching packages paid in full. So that's the difference that mindset makes. And so I want to kind of talk to you guys about your CEO mindset because that is something that not a lot of people are talking about. I kind of like pioneered this CEO mindset conversation a couple months, like 6 months ago was when I started talking about it. And now kind of everybody's talking about it, but so is the world. Um, so anyway, so CEO mindset is just treating your business like a freaking business, right? Because your blog is a hobby. If you're not making money from it, it's a hobby. And I have a lot of really cool hobbies that don't make me any money. One of my hobbies is reading. Do you know how much reading pays me? Zilch. Instead, I spend money to do it. A hobby, you spend money and get, not that you don't get anything back. I shouldn't say you don't get anything back because I get a lot back when I read and do all these things, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. So there are a few things that you can do to treat your business like a business and kind of get into the CEO mindset. I'm going to kind of touch on those. So the first thing that you're going to do is define what a CEO looks like for you because, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone. Um, Water it up. You got to hydrate. Um, it just looks different for everyone. And so I know a lot of times when we talk about what is a CEO, you think of like this middle-aged white guy with his corner office on the top floor, and he wears these tailored suits every day, but like he low-key also has like a drinking problem, and he never spends any time with his family, right? But he like makes a lot of money. So I mean that's like what you usually think of when you think of a CEO. And I want to tell you, that's not true. I mean, sure, yeah, that guy exists, but that's not you. Right. And so like a lot of female entrepreneurs that I meet are like, I feel so uncomfortable with the word CEO. Why? Why do you feel uncomfortable with that word? Um, and I think it's because of the connotation that you have assigned to it, right? And so I want you guys to just think about what it means to be a CEO for you. What does that look like for you? Does that mean you wear yoga pants and you schedule Netflix time in? Cool, you can do that. You can do whatever the heck you want because it's your business. It's your business. And so if you want to schedule Netflix time and wear yoga pants, you can. As long as your business is successful, you can do that. Um, the other thing that you can do to not treat your business like a hobby is to just kind of like get really intimate with your why, right? Hobbies don't really have like a concrete why. You know what I mean? I read because I love to, and I Netflix because I love to do that because it's like relaxing. There's not like a real like why behind it. Like those are hobbies. Your business has a why. Your business has a purpose. There's a reason you started this business. And I just want to say too that it is okay to have a selfish why. It is okay that part of your why is you want to make more money than you make in your 9 to 5. Your why is allowed to be that you want to, work 3 days a week for 20 hours and that's it. Like it doesn't have to be altruistic all the time, right? Because I feel like a lot of times in this space, people are like, you have to have these big, beautiful, altruistic reasons for starting your business. And that's great. You should have those. I think you should have like really good reasons that are not selfish for starting your business, but it's also okay to have selfish reasons. So think about what your why is, and I want you guys to get really intimate with it. Think about your why every single day. Write it down, put it on your computer, put it in your phone, whatever you have to do, read over it all the time because I think that when you look at your why and you're familiar with your why and you're thinking about your why, it's easier to think about your business as an actual business. Other things that I always recommend doing is, oh gosh, I would say like doing the things that like make a business, right? So what separates your business from Susie Q's blog about antelopes? I mean, what separates them, right? So the fact that A, you make money, B, you have a why. But it's also things like registering as a business with your state, having a business checking account, like all of those kinds of things, like make you feel way more legitimate. I know like when I got like my LLC paperwork in, I was like, I am so cool. I'm the classy CEO LLC. Like I am so fancy. But I had like this sudden attitude adjustment toward my business because I was like, okay, this is an actual business now. It's not just something I'm doing for fun. Like I'm registered with the state. This is for real. And so I think that when you show the universe and stuff like that, that you're like treating your business for real and you're treating your passions for real, the universe will show the heck up for you. So you just have to like kind of put the intention out there that you are legitimate and things like that. So I always say like take those kind of steps that make you feel legitimate. And then my other like big thing here to not treat your business like a hobby is to work on your personal development all the time, every single day. I want you to do some kind of personal development. And it doesn't have to be that you attend a webinar every single day. It is things like reading an article is personal and professional development. Listening to a podcast on your way to the grocery store is personal and professional development. All those webinars, like all those things, right? So I always have this strategy of like learn and implement. You learn something, you implement it. You learn it, you implement it. Because what is the point of learning it if you're not going to implement it? Learn and implement. So I want you guys to kind of set up like this little R&D time for yourself, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it is, but set aside some R&D time, which stands for research and development. Anyway, set aside that R&D time for yourself so that way you're just continually learning and growing in your business. Because when you know better, you do better. And we all want to do better in our businesses, right? Nobody wants to, like 6 years from now, if your business is in the same exact spot and you're in the same exact spot, I guarantee you're probably not going to be happy and you're not going to feel satisfied. You're not going to feel fulfilled. It's just yucky. Okay. So that is where your personal and professional development come in, and you need to do that R&D time to really treat yourself like a CEO. Like, I guarantee that middle-aged white guy with a corner office has done conferences and trainings and all kinds of things throughout his entire career to get to where he is. And there's no reason you guys have to wait until you're 50 years old to do personal and professional development. Do it now, reap the benefits now, and be in an even better place in 25 years. So another thing you can do to kind of like get rid of these like limiting beliefs after you've defined what a CEO is to you is like write out some mantras for yourself. I schedule mine to go off at like 5 in the morning. So that way it's like the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning. It's like some CEO mantra and things like that. Just to kind of get you thinking like a CEO and thinking about your business in that way. So those are just like some of the things that I do. And I have a ton more. I'm not going to like bore you with this because if you're catching the replay and stuff, like you don't want to listen to me ramble for like a bajillion hours. I know you don't, and that's okay. But what I do have for you is a free CEO Mindset course. And so I will drop the link to the free CEO Mindset course. But it's just like a 5-day email sequence that you'll get. And yeah, that is that. And yeah, thank you guys for having me. I hope this was like helpful. I feel like there was a lot of things. There's just so much that I could talk about. I could literally talk about this for days on days on days. But I think Facebook has like a limit. You can only live stream for, I don't know, a couple hours. But anyway, so that is what I have for you guys. And yeah, I will drop the link to the CEO Mindset training. It is free. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I would love to hear from you. And I would love to hear kind of some of your limiting beliefs around being a CEO and what you guys actually think as a CEO and how you think about yourselves as a CEO. And so I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.